Hey there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me as we are going to continue our little adventure in our Ostriv town. And well, it's a little bit of a jubilee because this is episode 50. So nice, so nice. And well, let's speed up a little bit. We only have 2 houses planned for now in the new area that we were building. So that's all the way up here. But this area is almost done now, and at least in terms of the houses. I think we can do something out here, but I'm not sure if that should be industries or more housing. So we'll see about that. I would expect these to be quite busy. Yes, they are. They just get in extra hides. That should do. I just wonder if they really do the good job with all of this slaughtering the right animals. Highly doubt it, because, well, the AI isn't usually that smart. All right. Oh, look. Most of the managers are gone. Thought I'd put in some managers, but luckily I didn't. Okay, good. Well, then we can do this on our own. Nice. But yeah, these are just tanning. These are tanning. These are tanning. And these are tanning, so we get a ton of leather in soon. I like that. Oh, messenger from Marifa. Let's sell a bit of lime. Let's sell some salt. Very good. Do we have more iron now? No. Slowly we start to... we have to think about getting more iron in, but we're not getting that much in. We get some hemp. No, we have plenty. Should we get some wheat? No, we have plenty. Okay, good. What I was thinking, if we go over the numbers and we check stuff like buckwheat, we can see that what we produce is also kind of what we sell. We did overproduce a bit, but now production dropped a bit. But it's getting pretty close already, and we keep growing the town with all those new houses. And I think it goes the same with potatoes. See, what we produce and what we spend just fluctuates a bit. So storage is good, but we might need some more in the future. And if we take a look at stuff like hemp, we can see that we're spending way more hemp than we produce. So production could go up a bit. If we take a look at the wheat, we can also see that we spend a little bit more than we produce. So I think an extra farm might actually be a good thing. Then I was also thinking, since this is the somewhat special episode, because this is episode 50, why don't I try out one of my new Cartwheel farms? So... that's at least what I'm going to try. Not sure if it's going to work and if I put this in the right spot. So it's going to be some trial and error. But I'm going to try another cartwheel farm. So let's start with the farmhouse and then we'll see how we can make that work. Now, I was also thinking we should probably get some extra houses and stuff going. So that while I try and plan the fields, our villagers will be busy building new stuff. Because, oh, look at this. They're now building both houses at the same time. They're waiting for some clay on this one, so they already decided to finish this one. And this has all the resources except the little thatch, so that's an interesting move. But yeah, let's keep them going. Oh, yeah, they've almost finished both of the houses, and they can't finish both of them. That's funny. I think there's the clay. Yep, so this house is now ready to be built. They all should be coming back soon. And this one should be built soon. But we have to expand our town again a little bit. So let's just start out here by just expanding this little zone. Let me just press F1 to make sure that this aligns. Yes, it does. And I think we should make this one a little bit wonky, so that we keep the road going here. This can just be straight aligned with the rest. There we go. And now I think we should just be able to... I like to do the F1 all the time and just move things a bit. But yeah, we can now just build this little block, make sure that it all aligns a little bit. So this one should be a little bit more like this. And it gives our people some stuff to do while I build that farm. And I think still having a little bit of village growth will just be good for the town. So that's what we're going to aim for. So 4 more houses. There's a well here that has plenty of water, so it can support those extra houses. And now they're going to build this farm. Now, we should have a farm close, yes, which I can use to start adding fields already. Now, building a cartwheel farm is, well, maybe it sounds easy. It's actually not that easy. So, I'm going to have to see if it will work out. I'm going to make this 25 long. Now, the maximum width is 50. So we can only make it about 50 long. So you can check right now. It's already too long. So if we do it like this, I don't think that's quite symmetrical. We have to make this one a tiny bit smaller. I kind of want to go for the maximum length though, so that we get like very big fields. But you can already see it's too long now. Question now is this somewhat symmetrical or not? I don't know. Is it? Might want to go a tad bit smaller then, so that we get more of the cartwheel shape. Maybe we should go 20 out here. And then see if we can actually go for the cartwheel shape. But yeah, it's going to be trial and error, so it's gonna take a bit of time to actually plan this. Okay, so I did one. You can see a little bit of the grid in here, and I did one square out there. But then if we go one square out here, it actually can be a bit wider. So let's go a little bit wider, and then here we also go a little bit wider than the one square, I think, and then we should get an almost perfect field. I kind of want this to go quite well. So we have one square and a little bit. So it might not look like it is good, but this is one square and a little bit, and this is one square and a little. It's not good. It's not good. Or not good enough, I should say. I know I'm a bit of a perfectionist. You can blame me for it. It's fine. Would be nice though if the farm is ready, because then we can just click right here on the farm. Let's try again so that we start this in the middle. We start a little bit more out here to get... This is now exactly 2 blocks and it's 20 wide, so that helps, that helps. Then we just go a little bit more than the 2 blocks wide. Like this, and this should now pretty much be 50. There we go. Now the question is this good? I think this is 1 and a bit, 1 and a bit. So I think this one is okay. I think that one is okay. But now the trick will be that we now have to go this way with the field. Make it 20 as well. I think we should make it go like this so that it aligns with this one. So 20. But now the problem is going to be that this can only be 50. And the question is, how wide can we go to keep that up? Oh wow, this is almost perfect. Almost, so not completely. 20, 50, 50, 50. Oh wow. I never had that happen before, but that worked. It really helps if you get a little bit lucky, so you can actually use the squares. Like you can see right here already, we can't use the squares on this one very much. And now the rain comes. That doesn't help with seeing all the little grids. That actually is a bit in the game. But we're going to keep trying. I mean, if we only get up 3 fields that are actually in okay shape, I'm already very happy. Let's see how long this is. Too long. Okay, so this one is already too long. So let's kick it in a notch. Let's see. 47, is that the... Yeah, that's the width. Okay, so we can go slightly wider than what we did so far. Oh, it's still 47. Okay, 49. That's good enough for me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So this is the first 3 fields. We need to remove 10 trees. That should not be the biggest issue. Question is, do we have a forester close that can actually do that? That might be the issue. We have one here. Let's at least destroy the logs so that they can get some extra logs. I'm just not sure if they will to go all this distance. I doubt there's a lot of other foresters around. Yeah, there's no forestry here. Yeah, there's one here. Okay, well they might come as well, but can also be too far. Who knows? Now the farm is ready. Let's start at least setting it up already with a manager and people in there. Let them supply for oxen. Not sure if they actually go, if we're going to put oxen in, but I think we will. So let's do it like this. Work with a cart. Yes. Labor by hands. I don't think so. There we go. let's continue. Then I guess this field should go like this again. But now comes the tricky part, because now it won't be out here and then there again. So might just have to go straight, and then already that can be an issue. Let's check. See, that's already too long. So now we have to find perfect balance. 44, but that's the width. See if we go like this. I think that's the width, so we can go a little wider. But it can add up quickly. 46, okay. 49, that sounds good. Okay, so I think we can almost go straight here. Yep, we can actually. Oh, nice. That looks good. I like how this looks. I like how this looks. Okay, there we go. Do another 20 units. Then go almost straight. At least it's working on the other side, so let's try that here. I'm trying it to see too long, so I got a little bit too straight, I think. Here it works, so slightly in. Yeah, perfect. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields. Now I think we need an opening for the people to actually enter the farm, which might come on this side. We can also do the opening on this side, so that on 2 sides people can actually get out somehow. What we can also just do is start on this side now, but leave a little bit of an opening. So that there is room to do it like this with 20 units. That's basically what I'm looking for. So if we start somewhere out here, we should be okay. And then I can just try the same thing like we did on the other side. So we go all the way up here. Too long, yeah. There's also some craziness going on the map, as you can see. But I think this is pretty straight. So let's go like that. The fortunate thing is that it's still December, so we're still good on the time. We have plenty of time to set this up before the season starts. Now this is too long. I was kind of expecting that. Oops, that was the wrong one. If we do it like this, though, we only get another 3 fields. 1, 2, 3. So I'm not sure if this is actually how I want it to be. I'm going to take this one away for a second and see what happens if we go like this now. And we start out here. We make this 20. And we can probably go a bit like this. That's okay. I kind of want to go like this, but that's already too long, of course. But if we make this like 50 this way, I wonder if we can then make it straight here. See, this is too long, but we're getting there. There's a lot of trial and error in this, so bear with me. Again. Okay, I think this will do. See, that looks like it's good. Okay, now we have another way to get working. We have 5 fields, so we just need another 4 for this to work in the end. Might as well just go a bit like this. Let's see if this works. That's too long. I was afraid of that. It's just slightly too long, though, so if we move this over a little bit, might be good already. Ah, still too long. Ah, it's too lengthy. Okay. We should be able to probably fix that by going a little bit more like this. Ooh, perfect. 1, 2. Then we should probably go more like this now. I like this shape a bit better, though. I don't like this. This is not fitting in with the rest. That's the problem. Should have more of an angle. That's basically the thing, but. And I know, I'm a bit picky, but I think this should go with more of an angle. And then we'll just have to get more straight up here. 20 and then go here. Yeah, it's too long. How can it be too long already? You can go all the way up. Okay. Yeah. I'm not so sure how to fix this. What if we start on this side? What we can do, of course, as well, is we can always rotate the field. So I can make this how I want it to be, and then we just press rotate, and we can rotate where the entrance is going to. I can just make this 50 now. Although, by the looks of how this is, this should probably be straight, but we can't do that, so let's go a little bit with a corner. Then keep rotating it so that we get the entrance on the side where we want it. And give it the look that we want it. So, do we want this too long? Oh. No. Okay, I have an idea. We should go like this then. Oops. Sometimes it's unsure whether you already clicked what you have set up away or not. Should be quite a bit more like this. Yes. Okay, okay. So this is now 20 and 50. The entrance is now on the right side, so this might actually work. I think I'm more happy if we can try do it this way. Now I kind of want to get this one with a straight angle in. That's not going to work out there. Oh man, I don't get it how I want it to be. We'll probably have to work on some extra buildings soon in order to keep our builders active. I'll just pause for a second so that we have some extra time to try this. I'm going to try this the same as on the other side. So just do it like this and like that. And then see how far we get. And how it will look. Okay, I think this is pretty good. Wow, they already built these. They're quick. Might as well just continue then. Why not? Yeah, this has to be aligned a bit. Not perfectly, but a bit. This will be a somewhat smaller garden. And then this one can be a little bit bigger again. Yep, there we go. I just want to get the Cartwheel farm right for episode 50. So that needs to happen. Okay, F1. I have to plant some trees here and stuff, but we'll do that soon enough. Let's just give him time to build these houses. So we try to work on the farm. We still have a little bit over a month to go to work on the farm, so that's okay. Okay, let's just try it now and go like this. And then we can see if we add some stuff there on the sides or we just leave it with this number of fields. Because that could also just be a thing. Maybe we can like build a cow shed in that area or something and just leave it as it is. Yeah, that's the side. So we can make it slightly wider. 48. That could also be a thing. We just leave room for other stuff like hay, barracks and that kind of stuff. So, and then we just fence it off ourselves. Like if we do a fence here, but we leave this as something else. Or just, maybe just a pasture for some animals. We can finish the cartwheel shape any way we want. Okay, let's do some trial and error first. Oh, that's almost perfect already. Slightly wider and we're there. Alright, alright. Well, this does look like a cartwheel shaped farm. And now we can probably do some fencing here that will just cut these areas off and we can leave an opening in there and see what we can do with those areas. This is the stick pole fencing, which is that this one? No, that's a different looking fence. I do think we have that one though. Yep, there it is. So we can just use this as the opening for a pasture or whatever. What we're going to put in here. Too long. Now that's interesting. We can make fences 50 long for the farms. But we can't make fences 50 long for ourselves. So that's interesting. And hook it up now though. Now, oh, this is good actually. I never tried this before, just going about it this way. That's why I was struggling before to try and get the perfect cartwheel. Which proves to be very tough, but this works. And now we can do some other stuff in here. Nice. Okay, time to set up the farm. Now it's only 1, 2, 3, 5 fields. No. We have to switch these over. 1, 2. Should probably have done that earlier. 3. Alright, now all the farm fields are aligned to this. It is 8 fields. So we can do 2 sets of 3. And then we have some left for 2 fields left. Okay. Now, we should probably do potatoes, buckwheat, potatoes, buckwheat, and a fallow field. That'll get us plenty of stuff. That also means we need to order some oxen. Otherwise, this system is not going to work. We'll leave this one fallow, then potatoes, buckwheat, potatoes, buckwheat, and potatoes. Come on. Come on. Okay. We can unpause now, by the way. It was still on pause. My mistake. Potatoes, potatoes. Buckwheat, potatoes, buckwheat. Okay, these are all now ready. But before we go, I need some extra oxen now then. To make sure that that's all ready. Now, here we can make an ox. 10 months old. Yes, we can make an ox. In 2 months they'll be mature. 3-year-old, 2-year-old, ox, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be all the oxen, and this one can be slaughtered. Okay, good. I can now make all of this. These will be plowed. I think those will be the only fields plowed, because it takes time to plow. That will cut back the yield a bit. Then we're going to need some extra wheat, and wheat goes well with hemp. So we can just do wheat and hemp. And make sure that we increase the production of wheat and thus flour. And also hemp, and therefore clothing, because that's what we're using it for. So this works. And then we can, I don't know what we can do here. We could do sunflowers, maybe. That's 100%. So yeah, sunflowers, nothing, I guess. Or sunflowers, then something else. And then a fallow field. I don't know, sunflowers, and then maybe potatoes, barley, wheat. I think, let me check for barley. Do we have enough barley? Because that's for the beer, and I need to keep everybody happy with beer. This is what we store, and we can see that we're spending more now than we are storing, and then we are producing, so the storage is declining. If we combine this with some barley, we get 2 years of barley, then 1 year not, and we also get some sunflower oil, sunflowers for sunflower oil, so I think this works. Let's activate all the fields now. Okay, there we are. And now we've activated and built another cartwheel farm. I mean, they look cool on the map. They look cool when you just look at them. I like it. And I think this is just a cool design for a farm. I hope you like it too. Let me know in the comment section what you think about these. Do you like it? Would you ever want to use one of these designs yourself? Try it out? Or are you like, nah, this is nothing for me. Ah, this won't fit. Okay, you know what? Let's just alter this slightly. So that it will actually fit. Because I think we can fit in two and still have a nice fence going on. Yeah, there we go. This was the right fence, wasn't it? Yeah. So if we just make this it's occupied. See, we can do it. We can do it. They can still walk here now, so that's good. Okay, so that's 2 hay dryers, and I think we can even put in a third in front. That'll get us 3 hay dryers, so that they can get hay close. That also means that we can build a hay barracks here, next to the farm, that they can use for their hay, for the oxen. Of course, they're going to need a well, then, to provide for their own water, which can go in this little area. I want to produce those 2 next, so that we really work on this farm, so that they don't have to walk far anymore to get this stuff. Now the question is what to do in here. You can just plant some trees and bushes and make this like a little nature area, but I'm not so sure yet. Or we just do the same as on the other side with the hay. I guess that would make the most sense to also make hay dryers in here, but I think this one might be too small for 2 hay dryers as well. So I'll just try for a second, see we can make it work. If not, then not. Then it's just what it is. Place is occupied, yeah. Kind of afraid of that. Can probably fit it in with the fencing too, if we just make the fences slightly bigger. Let's try. I mean, we can give it a go. We can give it a go. Okay, we'll do 3 in here too. And then continue with the fencing. Yeah, now the fencing will have to go in a bit. So what I basically want to do is then also get rid of that fence and make that slightly longer. So I'll probably start out here. Can we go that way? Yes. And we can now go this way too. So this is how we're going to start this. Like this. And then on 2 fences. Yes, like that. So that they look the same. And now we can also attach it here. And this works. So now we get extra hay here too. I think they will look pretty nice in the summer. Messenger in from Balaklia. Let's sell some extra clothing. Yeah, we can sell some extra leather, make some extra money. We can sell some honey, although we have nothing in the town storage at the moment, so I might hold off on that to use that for extra food. Well, it's quite the project, but there we are. We have the Cartwheel farm all set up and ready. Just the hay barracks and the stone well. Okay. Now we do have the bridge on this side. We don't have a bridge anywhere here that leads into any of these areas. This might be the perfect spot for a bridge so that they can head up to the farm. We can also start to use this area then. And of course there's still a big slab of land here that we're not using. We do have a stone bridge here. Not so sure what type of bridge I want on this side. I think a wooden bridge will look nice also with the farm. Too low. Where is it too low? Yeah, it's already too low there. Oh. Need to go pretty high up to do. Let's see. Okay. Can we just make it so that it goes straight like that? Now it really seems to be a route, so that we generated a reroute here to go that way. So let's go like this. I think this looks nice. 1,552 people. There's no housing available. We have a lot of people looking for a job. Well, let's just wait a little bit until we get into sowing season. That should take care of that. But we do have a lot of people looking for a job, so we have to keep that in mind. We also have a sitting area here and a well. And I think we need another well for these people as well. Yeah, only low quality water available there. I was afraid of that. So we might do a little well area here, where we'll just integrate 2 wells into the village. So we'll go like this, then try in maybe fit 2 benches here. Yes. Yeah, that doesn't look very cool, but 2 benches is okay. And then we can probably just fence this off a little bit, so that it feels a little bit more like an enclosed area where the road has to go around. So people have to walk around this or sit there, which will be nice. And we can get a tree in there and maybe like 1 or 2 bushes. And then I like to use these lilac ones because they're very bright, but they now can really add to this little corner. Have to see now, of course, until it's built. Don't know how it looks until we see it. Ooh, we have a cart. Ah, okay. Well, that'll be repaired soon. That should not be too big of an issue. Ooh, 17 more orders in queue. Are we low on metal parts again? We still have 24, so that should not be the issue. I think it's still the wave of carts that break down in a short period of time. But I'm not 100% sure that is the real reason. And I think we still only have 2 smithies right now. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, we have already got 3 smithies. 1 making nails and metal parts. 1 making nails, metal parts, shoes. How many nails do we have? 400. Yeah. Horseshoe. And this one is also making horseshoe. How many horseshoe do we need? 30. Also not too many. So I think we're going to need another smithy soon. Whoa! Look at this! Somebody's taking a few sheeps, and there's another one, and there's another one. Wow! It's a sheep train. Choo-choo! Bah! This is crazy. That's a ton of sheep. There's only 2 sheep farms apparently. Sheep places. Wow. Well, that was a cool sight. That looked real interesting. Okay, so the plows are there. They did plow 2 pieces of the land. They're now sowing it. They can hire people, which is great. That's exactly what we want to see. So they can put the Cartwheel farm to use. There's also cows in here, so 3 fallow fields. This land's already sown in. Oh, that'll give a nice production. It's not even half a month into the sowing season. That's good. Okay, wow, that was an interesting sight. Part problem is fixed already. But yeah, we might need to find a new area for a smithy. Now, this doesn't really appeal to me because there's a lot of houses here. Smithy is a lot of pollution, of course. There is a lot of iron here already. We have 2 smithies here. Oh, we have 2. So we have 4 smithies already then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, we already have 4 smithies. Yeah, then I definitely think we need another one if we still really can't keep up. Messenger from Barvin Cove. Well, we don't need... Oh, look at this. We're not even getting extra iron in. We're using so much already. Nothing to sell. Also, not really anything. Oh, yeah, I want to get Horilka to make sure that our tavern keeps working. But these should just be producing iron ore all the time. Let's go check. Let's go. That's why I love these statistics. We can just see. So, we had years where we produced very high numbers, but production seems to be declining a little bit, and I don't know why. Is that because we don't have enough stuff here? Are they not getting what they need? You have charcoal places here, though, with plenty of charcoal. Oh, these are now burning, but yeah, these have plenty of charcoal in, so that's not an issue. So, I mean, we might have to keep our eyes on this to check why this is not really working as hoped. Although we can just raise this number to 3,000, see if that helps a bit. But yeah, we have to... Oh, of course, now they're just starting production because they can't work in the winter time. That might make a difference, but we should be producing enough, so we'll have to keep our eyes open. Is there iron in the trader? That's another good question. No, we already took that out. That's good. Okay. Well, we'll just have to see how that goes. Look at this from above, people. This is our town from above. You can clearly see... Well, this is where we started, just along the river. And we had a good time here. Then we started to go for some more density. Then we built the city center, basically. And then we expanded also to this side of the river for some more spacious stuff. And, of course, the orchards. And now out here we have this area. We have finished this little area now. Well, it's almost done, I think. And we've now done the Cartwheel farm. And I think this is a good site and a good moment to go for the end of this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave all your comments and suggestions in the comment section. I'm looking forward to those. And let me know what you want to see in future episodes. And then I'm just going to say thank you very much. Bye bye. See you next time.